Well, you look at the lineup and they hit the fastball really well, but they also hit curveball really well. So it's kind of it's an odd thing because generally you look at guys that hit fastballs great, they're not necessarily good on breaking balls, but they are really good on breaking balls. So slider is a pitch that's off the fastball. That's certainly not a curveball. So that was part of his game plan going into tonight, that he could use that a little more as opposed to his curveball. So he threw a lot more sliders than curveballs tonight.
When you got a pitcher on the ropes in the first inning like that, what's the key between the fine line between making sure he's going to throw you strikes and then the way they did go after a few cases when he did throw?
Well, you want to be aggressive. We've got an opportunity for crooked number there. And, I think the big at-bat there was Wilson's, of course. He got behind, got to 2 strikes, and hit a slider out. That's a big cushion there. And then extended the inning. Desi's ball, not hit hard, but, his speed made up for it in a good spot, which extended the inning for Wilson. And then, you never count on putting up that many runs in the first inning, but it certainly provides cushion for your pitcher and it lets him relax and go to work. So, big first inning for us tonight.
Denard's 5 for 9 since the break.
Yeah.
Led off that big first inning with the hit. What do you think of his play?
He's been playing really well all year long. I think he's in the top 5 in the league in multi-hit games. So he's playing really well. He catches everything in center field, plays every day. He's energetic. He's a fantastic teammate, and he sets our offense in motion oftentimes in that first inning. In the last month or so, I think he's actually seeing more pitches per at bat. So he's doing things really well for us.
People talk about his on-base percentage out of the leadoff spot. Do you think too much is made out of that, given all that he offers in other aspects?
I look at the full package. I look at the way he goes and gets it in center field, and I haven't seen anybody better that we've played against this year than Denard in going to get the ball. Prototypically, you'd look at a leadoff hitter and say we want a 400 on-base guy. But the fact that he's he's in the top 5 in multi-hit games speaks to itself. And him putting together some good at-bats and some extended at-bats is a help for the rest of our lineup. Stolen base threat, and of course his defense is great. So he's played exceptionally well.
We've seen Bryce over the last week around the break start pulling the ball some.
Yeah.
Tonight to go the other way.
Yeah.
Double, is that an even better sign of where he's going?
Yeah, Strada's tough because he's got a great changeup. Bryce had a good at-bat in the first inning. And then stayed on a fastball the other way. He's got power to all fields and can drive the ball to any part of the ballpark. And it's good that he's staying on fastballs away that he can hit. And he drove that one to left just inside the line. But it's tough when you've got a guy that's got a really good changeup because the fastball looks even better. But again, that's a good sign. Last night's a good sign. Tonight's a good sign. He ran the bases hard. He got great jumps out there, so he played really well.
It seems like when Jerry struggled, it's been against right-handed hitters.
Yeah.
Really effective against lefties. I know the last couple outings have been pretty good for him. What has stood out when he faces righties that really hasn't worked so well?
Well, tonight I think the ball to Braun is just up in the strike zone. He gave up a ground ball up the middle and a ball off the end of the bat for his other hits in that inning, but. Again, it's cross-angled to the left-handed hitter, difficult to see, a little easier to see for the right-handed hitter, of course. I think a key for him, certainly against a righty, is to be able to command the fastball in. And if he can do that, then he opens up the other side of the plate. So against the righties, tonight, as an example, that ball's just up to Ryan, and he hit it over the fence.